I mean, World Climate Summit needs an anthem, right? A little bit more vocal in this monitor, please. Wrap up here. Yeah. All right, let's try this out. It's the World Climate Summit. Ambition meets action. Finance and solutions come together to make it happen. Accelerating the global net zero transition by 2030. It's a celebration of ambition. Ambitious targets, ambitious against carbon. Ambitious to mobilize markets against emissions. So raise your hand if you're on a mission to get to net zero. Hands up for ambition. Yeah, right? It's business, right? All right, yo. Welcome to the investment COP. Investing in the future to get the emissions to stop. Investment, it's solving the world's greatest enigma. Big up Her Royal Highness, Abzi Digma. Never say this is too hard. No, that is just a stigma. Every deal that digs up fossil fuel is getting ripped up. Princess Abzi Digma said that everybody knows we have one chance now to save our globe. So turn to a colleague and tell them you are wonderful. Look them deep in the eyes and feel that oxytocin flow. Oh, that's an intense feeling. Climate action is in the building. We gotta feel something to act. Take it from Jens Nielsen. Climate action is a mess. It's frustrating and conflicted and politically difficult, full of competing interests and absolutely critical. It's a moral obligation to lean into this unprecedented global transformation. This is the greatest economic revolution of our time. If we don't get it right, then all of life is on the line, so no pressure. Each look to your own emissions at the World Climate Summit. This is the 12th edition, and whatever we do, it cannot be at a lazy pace. It has to address loss and damage from climate change, loss and damage finance. Time to raise the stakes. Take it from an inspiring young woman, Ineza Grace. Ineza was like, we are seeing concrete action. Wait, I take it back. I mean hopeful action. We need to make concrete happen and keep our climate promises. Integrity wins when a promise made is a promise kept. Ask Cassie Flynn. Commitments. Don't be shy about big announcements. But once you make them, you better get ready for the accountants and make sure your disclosures are correct and never phony, or you might get investigated by Sylvia Pavoni. It's the World Climate Summit where ambition meets action. Finance and solutions come together to make it happen. Accelerating the global net zero transition by 2030. What is this? A celebration of ambition. Ambitious targets. Ambitious against carbon. Ambitious to mobilize markets against emissions. So raise your hand if you're on a mission to get to net zero. A celebration of ambition. That's the central, that's the most needed point. Ambition, plus thanks for the introduction, Peter Boyd. Climate action coalitions are what we all need to join, but introducing a climate rapper is never easy going. Sometimes this climate thing needs some hip-hop slang to drop a hip-hop name like John Cornerup, bang. Yeah, what we need is less. That is not the main question. John said it, real action is about what we decide to invest in. Stora Enso is not famous like Coca-Cola, but that's okay. I feel you, John, because I am not famous like Kanye. Every company can wash the greenwashing away, and not blaming policymakers. That's no excuse to wait. This is business. Business is known for ambition. Volkswagen is getting committed with Ralph Fitzner. Proof points. That's what business is well poised to deliver. Proof points are essential to drive this transmission. We need to lean into the transformation and pay attention to all the broader impacts. Ask Terry Heyman. The World Gold Council is committed. Climate action is about to be the new gold standard. Whatever a transition to low emissions looks like, it cannot be one that sacrifices quality of life for the global south and those emerging from poverty. This day is about integrating action with economies. Ralph wants to see loss and damage financing. That is the definition of a credible standard. John sees a functioning carbon market as critical. That'll give businesses a stable price signal. Terry wants to make sure this African COP achieves a just transition for all. Full stop. And Cassie's about keeping 1.5 alive. So what is the message that you are here to drive? I don't know, but for me it's the World Climate Summit where ambition meets action. Finance and solutions come together to make it happen. Accelerating the global net zero transition by 2030. It's a celebration of ambition. ambitious targets, ambitious against carbon, ambitious to mobilize markets against emissions. So raise your hand if you're on a mission to get to net zero. Hands up for ambition! Thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic. Wow, what? Yes, you can put it there. I want to rap. Come, you will see a princess rapping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For ambition, telling you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Action, action. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Implemented. Yeah, 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 yeah. 2030. Yeah, 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 yeah. Finance, finance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Concrete, concrete. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got a minister here from under us. Under us, yes, under us, under us, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Peter Bolt, where are you? Come here, Peter Bolt, up. My partner in crime, we MC together since long ago.
Great.
Here we are. Thank you.